Hello everyone, firefighter number 434 here from Caledonia with another video for you on one of our trucks. Today we're going to be doing a quick walk around of Caledonia's pumper tanker number 114. So as we come in, we go past 118 and we come over here to the front of 114. And on the front there's this nice long piece of pipe. This is for what we call there's a portable pond, which is, there's that little big yellow thing way in the back. That's basically one of the portable ponds that's being, I think it's, well, there should be another truck right there, but it's been out for its daily maintenance. So, but that's a portable pond that would come out, look like a big square. And this end here would go inside the portable pond and would be filled, of course the pond would be filled with water. And this is hard suction hose. And so that could be either connected to the front or it might be connected on the side. And that would be basically taking water from their portable pond, because this is, like the name says, this is a tanker as well as a pumper. So it holds 2,500 gallons of water, and it can also pump water as necessary. So we can pump water out of that portable pond and then into whatever truck needs. So if we come around next, take a look inside the truck. This is the firefighter compartment. Two seats again, air pack in each seat. Then we got some lights in here, Pelican lights for scenery. In the box is our 5 gas meter alarm, for more or less for like CO2 calls or any random smells that somebody might have reported. This thing with the yellow thing, that's our AED machine. And this orange thing right here, that is it's called a TIC, or thermal imaging camera. There are our tools. There's some more Pelican lights. And so that's it for the crew compartment. Come around. On the back of the crew compartment we have some pike poles. And if I take a quick step up, real quick, there's 3 hoses in the beds here, and then up here, these are the levers and controllers for basically the pump. This is where the driver or engineer, as he might be called, would be standing. He would be working here. All his gauges, opening or closing valves, depending which closing it up here. That's our master stream, also known for maybe somebody might call it a deck gun. There's that. This orange thing that's right next to it. This is actually a floating strainer for the, like I said, for the pond. If we need it to be floating on the surface and not below it, that would be floating on the surface for us to get water. So come down here. Now remember, always 3 points of contact. Definitely want to be safe here while we're climbing up and down the apparatuses. On the side here, some extra hoses, long 1.5 inch, and then these 2 big yellow ones. Those are supply hoses, 5 inches. I see more pipes and fittings for water. Let's see, the first compartment here has some spare bottles for the air packs. This big guy right here, has several, this is basically, let's see, 1, 2, basically it has about 5 valves you can open, depending if you want to split water and going to different places. A big 5-inch supply line and 4 smaller ones, 2 on each side. In here, just a lot more couplings and pieces. If we need it for hose dampers, and also, let's see, 2 nozzles, and this is the driver's air pack. Inside the red bag is the mask. We have some more wrenches for the hydrants. This is a millet. And next, in this next compartment, D-handled, basically the razor back hooks. D-handled, I think that's the New York hook, the 3rd one at the bottom. The 4th one here is a D-handle, I believe that's a drywall claw. Drywall, is that right? We have a flathead axe. And next to that is obviously hooked is a pair of irons, which is our Halligan bars, also might be what it's called. Next stage up, these are tools for cutting for motor vehicle accidents, or MVA, or MVC. Toolbox, because you never know if you might need to disconnect somebody's battery. Another toolbox. Road flares. Let's see, and this big thing right here with Mr. Big Butterfly valve in there. That's right to the tank. So if we were using a portable pond, that yellow thing right there, and we pulled up alongside it, we could this would come out a little bit. Open up that valve and the water would dump from the tank into the portable pond. So go around, next compartment up here. Another pike pole, another axe. Do believe this axe is actually for the roof because it does have basically, unlike the flathead, this has a little spike at the end. Another chainsaw on this. Down here, this is a portable generator fan. Next, this small bag. This is our hydrant bag. Here's a hydrant wrench and gates for the fire hydrant. Also in the back, there are one dry chem and one water extinguisher. Let's see, 2 buckets. Let's see, the silver one would be inside for a chimney fire. The outside one would be for up on the roof, dropping bags down. We come along to the back. This big thing here, we have our another water dump. So if we were filling a portable pond, we would just open this up. Here. Right below, this is our master stream, also known as a blitz fire. We also have road cones. Let's see in the back. Let's see around to the other side. Let's see, and up here, this big silver thing. This is where our portable pond is kept. Obviously, we can electronically lower it down, and we pull that out. So earlier, let's see down in this back corner here. Let's see a small power generator, because these 2 things right there, power. Unfortunately, they're kind of somewhat buried in here. Sorry about that. But this thing here, this is our ram, and this other thing here, which you can somewhat kind of see, I'm shining my light on, that is a cutter and spreader tool. Also might be somewhat known as the jaws of life. This thing can both cut and spread. Because on another truck we have one that's a cutter and a spreader. This was designed to do both since we can only fit it on one truck at a time. In here, just extra bottles. There. Let me look around. And there we go. 1 spare bottle. Other side, another dump for the tank. As you come along to the portable pond. Let's see, we have that thing, that's the light controller because we have a light tower on this truck. Let's see, circuit grid. And let's see, here we go down. This big orange bag with a fluorescent material on it, that is an extra air oxygen bottle. So this is somewhat of our RIC compartment team, or FAST team, as you might say, rapid intervention. They basically, if we had a firefighter's pass alarm went off, he was down for some reason, he was running low on oxygen, and we have to bring this along. We also have some ropes in here as well, and 2 pieces. The silver things are for, like I said, the portable pond strainers, if we need to attach that to the portable pond itself. This is so we can get water, and this here, I believe, is an extra bilge pump. We're pumping out basements. Come around again, the compartment for the pump compartment is right behind those 2 panels. Some big 5-inch or so gates on the truck. Again, another little bit of an extra little bit of lighting for the scene. Our 3 hoses in the rack. And also on the other side, 2 more tools. And we come along into the other side of the passenger compartment. Look inside, we got our more lights. Orange thing is a first aid kit, more lighting, and we also have a radio or 2 in here, and more yellow lighting. Yellow lighting and an extra bag. I believe that's for our COVID stuff. So, then we just take a little stroll around, and up here in front is, of course, the officer seat. With our ERG, Emergency Response Guidebook. That's for on a call on the road, and obviously a truck is carrying hazardous materials, and obviously you probably want to know what that stuff is. So if you know, make sure you don't want to be into your upwind, if you don't want to get near it, this hopefully book can tell you what it is. If you can identify it, at least see the placard, you can probably figure it out. There's extra oxygen, another mask, radio, and of course the officer also has his own air pack as well. Our button. Make sure every once in a while they might accidentally step on that. But anyway, that concludes my little quick walk around of Caledonia's pumper tanker made by Pierce, number 114. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.